Hello, what's the crack? What's the story? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out pedophile cops reacting to life sentences. I don't want to say the first word. Let's go.
Alright, let's go on the record. CR21-388. This is State of Nebraska versus Dolezal. We are set for sentencing today.
This is former Nebraska State Patrol Trooper Brandon Dolezal in court for his latest sentencing. He served his position from June of 2020 until he was terminated.
It's just scary when you see policemen or women doing this. It's scary. They're meant to be protecting. It's scary.
In March of 2021 before his arrest after an internal investigation. You can see he's wearing an orange jumpsuit in court here. That's because he's coming straight from Douglas County, where he's facing previous charges of first-degree sexual assault of a child. The Douglas County affidavit made shocking revelations about an incident that occurred at Skutt Catholic High School on November 1st, 2021. According to the affidavit, the Omaha police were summoned to the school to investigate a report of a missing girl. Upon arrival, officers were informed that a 15-year-old girl had left the premises with a man in a pickup truck, who was later identified as Dolezal. When the pickup truck returned to the school's parking lot, a school administrator intervened and prevented Dolezal from leaving until the police could arrive. The initial information given to the police indicated that Dolezal claimed to be an 18-year-old senior at Millard West High School. During the investigation, the girl revealed that Dolezal had sexually assaulted her while they were in the pickup truck. Shockingly, she also disclosed that they had been communicating via Snapchat, and Dolezal knew she was only 15 years old. Dolezal's statement to the police corroborated the fact that he had picked up the girl from Skutt High School and had been communicating with her on Snapchat. The incident left the community outraged, and the details surrounding the case were equally disturbing.
So there's a sentence and judgment of the court that you be in prison in an institution of the Nebraska Department of Correctional Services on count 1 to an indeterminate term of not less than 10 years, not more than 12 years. You are given credit for the 3 days already served. Count, I think it's 3. It's also the enticement count, not less than 10 years, not more than 12 years. Count 5, which is child pornography, not less than 5 years, not more than 8 years. Count 9, also the child pornography, not less than 5 years, not more than 8 years. Count 12, not less than 5 years, not more than 8 years. And the last count, not less than 5 years, not more than 8 years. All sentences are served to be run consecutively. This sentence will also run consecutively to the sentence given in Sarpy County. You're also ordered to comply with the Nebraska Sex Offender Registration.
He's given a bad reputation to Nebraska's law enforcers, and we're left wondering how many bad eggs are still out there.
I feel like charges. There's a lot. There is a lot. It's just that some people just never get caught. There's a lot of people that do this shit. They just don't get caught. So I'm like, yo, we treat people like, like they're gods. Like, once humans, we're messed up. We could be the nicest people, or we could be the most fucked up people. Sorry, I can't talk properly. It's just disgusting. Sorry.
And the complaint the state's filed against you and the possible penalties that could apply.
Yes.
This is 51-year-old former Hutchinson police officer Todd W. Allen. Having 21 years of experience in the forces, he felt as though he could use his position of power to prey on vulnerable women for years. Court records show that he targeted females, many of whom were in cars with a boyfriend, friend, or sibling. Mr. Allen would approach the cars and tap on a window, sometimes shining a flashlight inside the vehicle. He would then ask the victim to step out of the car, often identifying himself as park security, and then proceed to assault the victims while questioning them about drugs. During the assaults, Mr. Allen would cover his face with a black ski mask, then flee after the victims yelled for help. Numerous complaints about prowling and window peeping eventually led to Mr. Allen's arrest. Court documents state that he was caught on camera peering over a fence at a group of women who were having a party on June 19, 2022. When Mr. Allen spotted the camera, he shined a flashlight at it and then ran away. The authorities were then able to use the description and video to stop him at an intersection in Hutchinson while he was riding his bike. About 2 months later, Mr. Allen voluntarily met with detectives and admitted that he looked over the fence at the women, and later admitted to being responsible for the sexual assaults that had occurred earlier. The authorities discovered that Mr. Allen, while still a police officer, had searched the police department's database multiple times to view details about the sexual assaults. Eventually, according to court records, now quoting, the defendant admitted that he was suspect in the cases he had reviewed, and that he was the park prowler posing as a park security officer or police officer the department had been searching for in these cases. Mr. Allen's attacks were a dark secret that the Hutchinson Police Department had kept hidden for years. The department had never publicly mentioned the assaults until the newly appointed police chief, Jeff Hooper, held a news conference on November 6, 2018 to, quote, alert the public to potential dangers and precautions they could take.
I am appalled and disgusted that somebody who is a suspect in these type of crimes and this type of behavior ever wore the uniform and this badge.
Again, I feel like all these police, some of them, the fact that they're co-workers, they just would lie for each other, that's just, I don't care who you are. I don't care how close you are to me. If I find out you do something crazy like me, I don't care. I'm telling you, I don't care. Call it snitching. It's messed up. I don't care. Call it snitching. Yeah, I'm snitching. Yes. If snitching means you don't get to, mess up people's lives. Yes. I'm a snitch. What a life we live. God damn.
That I am honored to pin on my chest every day.
After leaving the police department in January of 2019, Mr. Allen worked as a security officer at Hutchinson Regional Medical Center until his arrest. If convicted, Mr. Allen faces up to 27 and a half years in prison.
What are you searching for?
Articles relating to the offences
in St Albans.
In 2020. This is the allegation that's been made to us.
Serial
There's no necessity.
Yes, there is.
Serial.
I've been a police officer 20 years.
Right, David.
Do you want me to come naked like this?
No, just understand you're under arrest,
I know
okay?
I'm under
Just
arrest.
explain to
This looks too familiar. This is in the UK, innit? That's the London accent. Have I seen this before? This old video looks too familiar. Sorry, let's go.
us what do you need.
Hold it like this. Don't
Right.
worry about it.
Can one of my colleagues go and get you stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a man who's joined the ranks of Britain's worst serial sex offenders. This is David Carrick, a former officer of Britain's most elite armed police unit. After that, he joined the Metropolitan Police in 2001. In 2009, he was selected for the Armed Parliamentary and Diplomatic Protection Team, giving him even more power and influence. But it was this same power that helped him evade a trail of victims. In 2000, a former partner accused him of burglary and sending abusive messages, yet no action was taken. Fast forward to 2019, a neighbor reports seeing him grabbing a woman by the neck, but still the authorities turn a blind eye. But it doesn't stop there. In 2016, he was even suspected of stalking, but nothing came of it.
What?
Then, in 2021, a victim bravely came forward with rape allegations against him, leading to his arrest. However, the victim later withdrew the allegations, allowing Carrick to continue his reign of terror unchecked. The Met Police and other authorities were fully aware of Carrick's behavior for years, but they did nothing to stop him. The victims were ignored and dismissed, leaving them to suffer in silence.
Sad one.
It wasn't until his arrest in 2021 that justice was finally served. He was even nicknamed Bastard Dave by his co-workers for his cruelty. Carrick used his position as an armed police officer to...
Do you know what? I'd say probably about 20% or 10% of his co-workers knew something was going on, but they all kept quiet. I think everyone started talking when they noticed it's all out there. Just speak out. Be the first person to speak out. You could be saving lives. I hate people like that. I'm sure there are people that knew this was going on, but because they're afraid. Some of them might be afraid of losing their job because he's never getting charged. He hasn't been charged. He's been doing this for like 20 years. But if it's me, I couldn't care about my job. I don't care. I don't care losing the job as long as someone like this isn't free to do. That's just me. Because I have conscience. I can't go to bed at night and sleep knowing I know something about someone that is ruining people's lives. I can't do it. Sorry. It's just the way I was brought up. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you. You might call it snitching. I don't care. Couldn't care less.
To abuse and rape numerous women he met through dating apps like Badoo and Tinder. He manipulated his victims, controlling every aspect of their lives, including what they ate, what they wore, and where they slept. He would sometimes lock them up in small spaces, urinate on them, and physically assault them with belts. His victims were left degraded and traumatized. It wasn't until October of 2021 that one of Carrick's victims came forward, emboldened by the Sarah Everard case. Carrick was arrested and suspended from duty.
Okay. We'll allow you to get some close.
What is it you're searching for?
Articles relating to the offences
in St Albans.
In 2020. This is the allegation that's been made to us, okay, sir?
There's no necessity.
Yes, there is.
So I've only been a police officer for 20 years.
Right. David?
Do you want me to come naked like this?
No, just understand you're under arrest, okay?
No, I'm under
just
arrest.
Explain to us, what do you need?
I'll pull out like this. Don't
Right.
worry about it.
Can one of my colleagues go and get you stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to? Yeah?
Which one's yours?
The back one.
Okay.
Are you in the investigation?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
He initially pled not guilty to all charges, but in December of 2022, he finally pled guilty to 49 charges, including 24 counts of rape.
Your offending was over 17 years and encompassed 12 victims. Moreover, the singular element which elevates your offending as a brutal serial rapist into that company is the principal aggravating feature of the explicit or implicit use of your occupation
Sicko.
to entice, reassure...
I'm matching with the judge. Black, white, red. What the odds? I could be a judge. I'll be a good judge one day. You're fired. Oh, no, that's not a judge, is it? What does a judge do? Sentence. Sorry. My bad. Sorry.
or intimidate your victim.
Carrick faces sentencing later in 2023. It is possible that he will be in prison for up to 60 years. Carrick's story is a testament to the perils of absolute power. All it took was one brave victim to complain, and after 9 questionable escapes, he was finally brought to justice. This also brings up so many questions about why the authorities bent to his will and put his seniority and elitism on top of his criminal acts. But that is the unfortunate case with rapist cops. They go about their duties plain as day, using their social media and whatnot, but only after the damage is done and complaints are filed that these monsters are exposed and brought to justice. We tell you to stay safe, but after seeing these enforcers of justice becoming endorsers of child violence...
Bruv, that's why I keep saying to people, man, don't trust everyone. Not everyone is like you. I feel like I used to be a victim of that I just trust people. Because I'd be like, if I wouldn't do it, why would someone else do it? In a way, I'm still a bit naive when it comes to that, you know, but we're just nice people. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm far from perfect, but I'm a lot better than this lot. But yeah, if you guys want to see stuff like this, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Patreon. Check out membership. Check out my vlog channel. I told you guys, I just came back from Santorini. Santorini was beautiful. I went hiking. Check out the vlog channel. It's in the description. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.